two of the most powerful words in the English. And we can't discuss it tonight because Donnie carpal tunnel syndrome through the bit. But you guys look it up on YouTube, and what he says is funny, but it also makes a very good point when you think about it. But the word racist is, like you said, it is totally, it's used so much it just doesn't have the oomph that it used to have.
No, not at all.
That's bizarre, isn't it? That's a weird thing.
It makes you wonder where the world's going next. I mean, if that word has changed that much, goodness gracious, what are we in for?
I just want to know what happens to people's thought process. Like, who saw that word used inappropriately in a situation that it shouldn't have ever been brought up and went, yeah, I'm doing that. That's where I'm going with it. And then like 3 people saw it, and pretty soon all these people now, they keep calling, like, if you're on the right, if you're a part of the right, they'll flat out say you're racist or you're a Nazi. That's another word that's losing its meaning. Like, do you guys know what Nazis were?
Yeah, skinhead gangs be losing their mind right now.
Yeah. Oh man. Yeah, they're gonna have an issue with it, aren't they?
Yeah.
They're not gonna like that a bit.
No. But I don't like it that the word racist has become so watered down. I used to get kind of sideways when somebody called me a racist, because I don't have racist. I mean, I have friends that are other races, I can get along with them. I don't have a problem with it. Well, you were around in the days that my old next door neighbor was here. Yeah.
He was one of the greatest guys in the world,
Yep.
Did everything I ever asked of him that I needed a favor about, and then some. And
it backed you up aplenty when some of his friends came over, and they were starting to get crossways as a little white boy next door. And your neighbor
he had no problem. Well, I tell a story all the time about when my ex had a daughter, and she was playing by the street, and two of his buddies that were doing business with him pulled up, and I apologized that she was out by the street, and they made mention that it wasn't a big thing. They'd run over that little white girl if she got in the street. I had an issue with it, and I was going to go discuss that with him, and before I could get a chance to, he tossed them out of there like he was tossing them out of a bar they've been fighting in, and he had no problem standing up for me. Dude was straight from the ghetto part of Tulsa, one of the blackest guys you could have ever met in your life, and treated me with nothing but respect, and I did the same for him. Considered him one of my good friends, but I'm a racist.
Well, the guy had been to prison before, and that's one thing. If I've never been to prison, we've never been to prison, but if I don't even know if I've had I don't know if I know anybody that's going to be honest with you, but from what you watch on TV and what you see, respect seems to be the one thing that I kind of pull from all of that. If you treat with people with respect in there, you get respect back.
Yeah, and that's how that worked between he and I.
Yeah.
Like that could have been a very bad situation if one or the other of us didn't respect the other one. But I mean, there was always a high degree of respect from each of us. And like I said, man, I considered him one of my good friends. I was really bummed out so people on Twitter that like to call me a racist because I don't agree with your Green New Deal, take that and put it in your pipe and smoke it.
Puff, puff, mother. Bleep.
Bleep, 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 bleep.
Oh, man, I tell you what, we actually have a show full of stuff. We're going to be bouncing around here a little. But we were talking about A.O.C. a little bit ago being a bartender and somehow getting elected to Congress. And now there's allegations that some of her campaign money was hidden. And,
of course, I've heard she's denied it. That's all that's happened. She hasn't tried to offer an explanation.
No, she didn't.
And, oh, yeah. But, I mean, if that's true, I mean, it sounds like her seeing jail time would be a plausible outcome in that. I don't know if that would ever happen. But, I mean, that's definitely something that could happen if she's actually guilty of all it. And I'm not saying she's guilty. I'm just saying it looks really bad.
No, but, I mean, she's dumb enough to do that. You know how I know? Because this Green New Deal.
Well, I was going to say, maybe that's how she was going to start paying for the Green New Deal.
Oh, no. She's not going to finance that. She's not going to finance that no more than Trump is going to finance a wall out of his own pocket.
Well, that's true. That's true. Dude, I got to hearing a bunch about the Green New Deal. I guess it was earlier in the week. So I sat down Monday or Tuesday morning and just started researching it. It is the most asinine thing I can't believe educated people that are intelligent think that this is a way that this could happen and we need to do this.
Well, when a fellow left-winger calls you a pompous little twit.
Oh, no. He is the co-founder of Greenpeace.
Exactly.
Okay?
He's on the left.
Well, yeah, he obviously is.
Yeah.
And I saw he started tweeting about it. Yeah, he called her a pompous twit and explained if everything in this Green New Deal were to take place, it would eliminate water vapor and carbon dioxide from the planet. And if we lost those two things, every living thing on the planet would die.
Yeah. How are you going to grow food for 8 billion people?
Like, okay. I'm willing to bet this dude knows a little bit more about this subject than A.O.C. does.
And if you could grow that food, how are you going to get it to the cities without fossil fuel?
Yeah, I mean, I did read that they're going to fund this. Part of the way they're going to supposedly fund this is they're going to cut our military budget by 50%.
What?
Okay, now if the government starts trying to cut our military by that much, that should concern left, right, middle of the ground, everybody.
Well, what concerns me is, and this guy was absolutely right. You know, if fossil fuels were banned, every tree in this world would be cut down to provide heat. And then what? It's those trees that provide oxygen.
Exactly. But all these people, A.O.C. said it. Yeah, that's a good deal. I want the Green New Deal. Fuels. I want us to eradicate use of fossil fuels by 2030. What? You want us all to die? I mean, do you realize what you're trying to support here?
She climbed to the top of the dumbass tree and hit every branch when she fell.
Oh, she doesn't even have to try, because over this past weekend, our good buddy Omar, she made some more anti-Semitic remarks. And the only person that came out in her defense, I'll give you one guess, Big Tiddy.
Give me an A.
Yep.
Give me an O.
Our other big friend, our other great person that we like to talk about is Miss A.O.C. came out in her defense.
Well, yeah. I mean,
Omar is just like this. How many times is she going to do this and get spanked and decide that she's going to quit doing it? Like,
she's not.
I just read an article.
She's not going to be happy till somebody blows up and dies. Yeah,
I just read an article today, and I was telling you about this in the green room, that apparently they had a bill on the floor that was to deny the beneficiaries of life insurance money that for terrorists. So if you're a terrorist and you die and you have a life insurance policy, they were going to say that money doesn't need to be paid out to the beneficiaries. Everybody voted for that except Omar.
Well, of course she didn't.
If you guys don't think she has an agenda, just look at the way she's voting on some of this stuff. That coupled with arguing to have the sentence of those guys that were trying to join ISIS reduced and these anti-Semitic remarks against Israel. Like, you talk about the enemy within, she's the epitome of that.
Yeah, she is.
Well, I guess we're not diverse enough to understand.
I don't want to be.
I don't either, man.
No, that Green New Deal, fortunately, it is so ridiculous that it will never happen. I mean, we all know this.
When you say that, what do you think would happen if? Well, I don't think it can be accomplished.
No,
I mean,
no.
If that's what you're talking about, can we say we're going to do it? We can say we are. I don't think it can be accomplished.
No.
But yeah, and they said the cost of this would be $93 trillion.
Yep.
Like we're 22 or $25 trillion in debt right now, and this is going to sink us another. Donnie showed me a figure that's like $65,000 per household in the United States every year. That's a yearly cost to every household. $65,000.
Yeah, you want to talk about socialism?
Yeah, how are we going to pay for that when they're divvying up our paychecks at like $207 every pay period?
Yeah, F that.
Speaking of socialism, I did get a text from Banger today.
Yes.
Actually, I think I got a Marco from him, actually. I think I misspoke. But he's looking forward to this discussion we're going to have with him on socialism. And we need to make that happen in the near future, because I think that's definitely a discussion that we're going to finally have somebody that is very intelligent arguing for socialism. And I'm looking forward to what he has to say, actually.
Me too. Me too. Once the new studio gets finished, we'll be able to have 4 people in there on microphones. So,
well, we got that to look forward to.
Yeah, for sure. In season 2, episode 11, we got 2 more episodes. Then we are going to take a small break, and then we will come back for season 3.
I don't got a problem with that.
No, not at all. There will be probably a remote show recorded at the Rocklahoma.
At the Rocklahoma. And then that will be entertaining. There's a lot of really colorful characters out there that you personally know, and that I met quite a few of them last year. That will be an entertaining night.
Yeah, for sure. And we'll be recording that probably Wednesday evening at the Rocklahoma.
Donnie's head is exploding because he knows that sensor beep is going to be worn out.
And that's going to be post-production elsewhere because Donnie is not going to Rocklahoma. Donnie listens to the country music, and he does not like the heavy metal. So,
well, Donnie, you should I mean, you know me. You know the went out there last year and had a kick in the pants. I mean,
well, Donnie doesn't have an RV, and no, you can't stay in mine. So
Donnie needs like a 1974 Winnebago, but one of those Winnebagos that was built out of like a Chevy van. You took a big breath, like you were going to say something.
Yeah, no, I had to soak that one in.
There's a lot to soak in.
That'd be kind of cool. The mullet master.
Well, he's pretty handy with blue collar type of work. He could probably find one that's not in such great shape and turn it into something pretty epic.
Hell, he can build his own plane, so
right. That reminds me. I want to know what's in that shed in your backyard so big. I bet there's a plane in there.
Something you hiding parts? Are you hiding parts, Donnie?
He's gonna do like Johnny Cash. And he's gonna build a plane stealing one part from the job site every day.
That'd be hilarious.
It's the most cool drone you'd ever seen.
You know who else is hilarious?
Give it to me.
It's 1:30, and as soon as we get back, we're going to go into our James Woods segment and talk about the best of James Woods in Twitter this week. But first, before we go to break, I want to talk about our sponsors. Spunk Lube. Spunk Lube Hybrid, best on the market.
Hands down.
Hands up.
Either way. Either way.
If you're not using Spunk Lube with your partner, you are missing out. The glide ratio on this is second to none. The hydrodynamics have all been done. Engineers have tested it. Scientists have proven it. Hell, I bet the president uses Spunk Lube as well. If I were the president, I'd use it, that's for sure.
So thank you to the guys over at Spunk Lube Week.
Yes, we appreciate it so much. We are going to take a break here in a sec. We'll be back after the cool-ass music.
Boom!
As we fade back into the program, China, it's cold outside. I bet you're wearing Dixon flannel, aren't you?
I am. You know how it is, man. When it gets cool, I'll start getting in the closet and start pulling the Dixons out.
You know, we love Dixon flannel. We are absolutely sucking up to Dixon flannel right now. We would love to be sponsored.
We are trying to get Dixon flannel to jump on.
Yeah, we would love for them to sponsor us. And if you'd like to have Dixon flannel, unfortunately, you're not going to get any discounts from us right now. Because they are not a sponsor. However, we would love for you to go try their stuff because it is the best flannel on the planet, bar none. It keeps you very warm, so go to www.dixonquality.com to order your flannel. I want to get into something now that rhymes with car belly.
Okay.
Can you think of anything that rhymes with car belly?
It went over my head, but Donnie threw up some video on the monitor. Mr. R. Kelly, yeah. What is going on?
This guy has lost his ever-loving mind. He was in an interview with Gail, whatever her name is, from
King. Isn't that her name?
Yeah, Gail, I think Gail King. Yeah, from
ABC.
From one of them. I don't know. I don't watch those channels. So. Donnie, do you know? Never mind. I don't even want to know. But anyways, Oprah's friend Gail.